Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about Gen 3 build. Oh, damn. Okay. Today we're going to talk about Gen 2. No, hang on. Today we're going to talk about crafted buildings and why they're really cool. As a Million on Mars player, you can craft buildings, which is really, really cool. Let's take a peek at some of this. All right. So the crafted solar panel, which is Gen 3, is in the 3D print shop. You can also make an engineering bay, which is cool. Engineering bay kit. Let's focus on the solar panel a little bit. I think these are really cool. I've crafted about 5 of them. I got really lucky. I pulled a legendary, I pulled a rare, 2 uncommons, and I think just and then a couple commons or whatever. But it's really neat. Just take a respectable amount of mats. I think it's between 200 to 300 dusk worth of mats per one. So, you know, if you're just doing one and you get the common, you're probably not winning. But if you do like a set of them and you end up with like a legendary, mythic, or rare or something like that, you'll probably be fine. But they can be a little pricey. But you're looking at electrical grade silicone, aluminum plate, glass, minting tokens, and some fab tool. Okay. And here you can see the percent chance. So you have it's just like the packs. You get the 46% for common, 30% for uncommon, rare is 15%, epic is 6%, legendary is 2%. So I got super lucky. And then the mythic is 0.5. So never gonna get it. But let's see, let's clear this here. Okay. So we can see what it takes to make one of these buildings. They're actually, I think, pretty reasonable as far as crafting them. You can also craft them out of the engineering bay. Not the solars, but some other ones. Let's take a quick peek at this. Now, keep in mind the other solar panel took, I think, 2 minting tokens to make. I'll have to verify, but it's pretty reasonable for what that required to make. But here in the engineering bay, this is my rare engineering bay. You can see you can make a common grind and brew that takes 1 minting token. The uncommon takes 2 minting tokens and a bunch of mats. And the rare, where is it? The rare takes 3. So they kind of scale up with the minting tokens. And same thing with the mats. But for the most part, things are pretty reasonable. You know, you got the Gen 3 greenhouse. That's craftable. You got the mining rig. Now, this is probably the only recipe, at least at the moment, that I've seen that seems a little unreasonable. I just think maybe they don't want you to make it right now, or something's going to change maybe within the game somehow, because 35 minting tokens. 35 minting tokens. That is over $30 on the secondhand market. I believe, because I think 10 minting tokens cost about 11 to 12 bucks on the secondhand market. So maybe there's another way to get them. I don't know, but I don't know. It seems a little steep. So, and you're going to end up with a common most likely. So I don't know, but the rest of the recipes actually seems like they want you to make these. So I think these are really cool. I'm happy that they're putting the power into the player's hands to craft these things. If we just go to my inventory real quick, you can see, yeah, I did make a bunch of these, and the rare I am giving away. So I am happy to do that. Now we're going to go through this process too. So when you create it, it takes a minting token. When you mint it, it takes some minting tokens too, if you want to do that. You don't have to do that, but if you want to mint it and send it to somebody that way, you can. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Mint. And just like that, it's gone. It is gone. So yeah, that's really cool. So let's check out the actual building. Like, what's different about these Gen 2, Gen 3 crafted buildings. I kind of wish they had a different name so you could easily identify the player crafted stuff without, because at first I thought it was gonna be all Gen 3, but then some stuff doesn't have a second generation, so then Gen 2 is the crafted one. Anyway, kind of like Nvidia, you know, they got the you go from the 3000 series to the 4000. Now you're going back to, you know, 30 series, and you know the CPU numbers are all over the place. Typical tech guy stuff. The naming is just weird. So it always gets weird. Anyway, let's take a look. So this is a perfect time right now because task is done. Task is ready. Why is my camera being weird? Okay, anyway. So here we go. I roast beans. It's what I do. I'm going to complete these beans. And we're going to get some structural decay. Eventually. Now, the decay is great because this is basically your maintenance fee for the thing. I like it because repairing gives you fab XP, and you don't need to be like a high level to start getting that XP. Actually, I'm almost level 10 fab solely from these player crafted buildings. So in my case, they're Gen 3s. Yeah, like look at to get more. Oh, why is it not more? Let's see. That never went up. Okay. So anyway, if you want to get more XP for fab, you're gonna want to do longer tasks. So like, whereas the coffee beans, it's only a 5-hour cooldown. A longer cooldown will generate more repairs that are needed, and basically you can do capture carbon's a good one for that, and things like that. So anyway, let's look at the repair. Now I don't have a lot of damage because I just repaired the other night, but we're gonna go ahead and repair. Actually, I have repair 2. Oh, I don't have enough decay for it. That's fine. So we're just gonna go ahead and repair so you can see. Just like that, boom, there's the XP. I got 13 from that. It's not very high, but if I would have waited, I could have got, if I would have had 100 decay, I could have got about 100 to 360, probably in the middle somewhere of that, and that would have been great. And you can see, it doesn't take a lot. It takes a little power and a little metal bits, and you get a bunch of XP. It's damn near free. All right, it's damn near free. And I know I was thinking too, like, oh, the repairs are gonna make it so these things are kind of like, right? But no, these are actually really good because from what I hear, a maxed out one. Oh, should I max mine out? A maxed out C.A.D or a maxed out Gen 3 or player crafted building will have an additional task over the previous generation. So that is cool. That is where the benefit comes in. So yeah, you do have repairs, but you get an extra task to compensate, and that is just awesome. So I would probably wait. Like, don't do what I just did with I mean, you might have to at first. Let's see. Okay, so you need Fab 5 for repair 2. So initially you have to use repair structural integrity 1. And then once you have Fab 5, which actually will come pretty quick. I have 3 player crafted buildings, so I get quite a bit of XP. I don't make it run like the longer tasks. I just make it run the stuff that I normally run. Like, I'm in the coffee loop, and I just have it do roast beans. So every now and then I'll make soil. I typically buy soil though, because I want to keep those beans flowing. With that being said, I don't only just do coffee. I'm actually branching off into other loops, and just moving where the money's at. You know, it's like, as much as I love the coffee loop, I am expanding. So, and I encourage you, once you're really good at whatever loop that you're in or whatever you're doing, find another thing. That way, if your one thing is less profitable, or maybe, you know, something's not quite right, you can just switch. Like, have multiple choices, multiple loops that you can be a part of. But first, focus fire, get good at the one thing, then branch off. Sorry for the rant. Now, the player crafted buildings are pretty damn cool. I freaking like them. I think the C.A.D might be in the engineering bay. Looks like you can make the kit from the print shop as well, so that's good. All right, so as you can see, I have another Gen 3 CAD right here. But you can get CAD, you can get water filter, apparently greenhouses. I don't know how abundant they are in the marketplace, but the CADs and the water filters, and I think the solar panels are kind of abundant on the marketplace. So I don't know if they cost a little more, maybe they do or not. But anyway, let's get on with the video. Let's take a look quick at the Martisans, and you can see I have several Martisans here. It'll be nice once they have the stamina listed. I'm thinking on this screen, I don't know how else they'll do it, but yeah. Oh, we need more power. So obviously you have to figure out where you want to put your Martisans to work. For me, I'm just trying to get them a bunch of skills, a lot of the same stuff that I have, and then some things that I don't. So I'll usually specifically put, you know, I have my life science person doing life science because I want to level them higher in life science and they're already an apprentice. And then I have several people just doing random stuff, like wherever I can get them a little bit of XP and things like that. So we take this guy here, and he has plenty of stamina. So we're going to go ahead and use some of it. There's 11. We'll go ahead and assign. Boom. I love it. I love having just that little extra stamina. So not only do I push out 400 jobs, now I'm putting these things to work too, and my own stamina. It's pretty wild. So my plan is to start crafting 5 solar panels a week. The Gen 3s, the player, no, not Gen 3s. We're going to call them player constructed buildings. Okay. Anyway, the Gen 3 solars, I'm going to start making more of them, and I'll typically probably give away the best one, unless it's a mythic, because I do need a mythic in my collection of any gen for solar panels. I don't have one yet, but I think eventually it'll be the best one out of that batch. We'll give it away and go from there. Right now, I'm going to give away the rare that I have sitting in my bank that I minted. Actually, let's go take a look at the mint. Transferred newest. So you saw me, I minted the rare solar panel. It is here. And I also have another thing to give away too. I wanted to give away a shelter, and I love the shelters that are in the game. It's great. I kind of wish they would have made that I kind of wish they would have made that to where we could give it away. It's a technically it's a player crafted building, and currently there's no way to really mint it except if you place it on a land, then you can give that land away. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully it doesn't break any rules. They're not gonna send it back to me. They better not. Don't send it back to me. Okay. I won't kill you, but I'm gonna think about it. Okay. No, I'm just playing. I watched a lot of that guy with the puppets, the Dunn. I forget his name, but yeah, Jeff Dunham, and he's that puppet. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Anyway, no, I won't. But I'm gonna raffle off a shelter, because there's a lot of people who have a Martisan, but they couldn't afford the $1,000 shelter price for the common. Now the commons have come down to 500, so it's getting easier. I don't know where their floor price is going to be on the common shelters, but I want to help the community that's in the guild that I'm in, and give away a shelter to somebody who has a Martisan that's homeless. So that's what we're going to try to do. And we're also giving out this rare solar panel, the Gen 3 player crafted building. We're going to give that away as well, because I said I was going to do that. Give away a rare Gen 3 solar panel to a random comment down below, and all